Welcome to our channel, Haunt Seekers and Hopeless Romantics. Tonight, we delve into a love story that transcends the veil between life and death. It's a tale set amidst the cobblestone streets and moss-draped charm of Charleston, South Carolina, where a budding photographer encounters a resident of a different kind. So, grab a steaming mug of sweet tea, settle in, and prepare for a shiver down your spine and a touch of heartache. Let's begin. Amelia, a budding photographer with sunshine in her hair and a camera permanently attached to her hip, stumbled upon the charming little bookstore tucked away on a cobblestone street in Charleston, South Carolina. It was love at first sight. The peeling paint on the facade held a certain allure, whispering tales of forgotten adventures. Inside, the air hung heavy with the scent of aged paper and leather, a symphony for bibliophiles. As she drifted deeper, a melody caught her ear, emanating from a hidden corner. There, nestled in a plush armchair, sat a man. Or, at least, she thought it was a man. He radiated a captivating aura, his features bathed in the warm glow of a dusty lamp. But something was off. He seemed translucent, like a whisper made flesh, barely there yet undeniably present. Amelia froze, caught between awe and a prickle of unease. Lost, are we? He chuckled, a sound like wind chimes on a summer breeze. His voice was rich, laced with a hint of amusement. Amelia, usually quick with a witty retort, found herself tongue-tied. I heard music, she stammered, gesturing towards a dusty Victrola in the corner. He smiled, a melancholy tinge to it. Ah, yes. That belonged to the previous owner. Plays itself sometimes, a phantom melody. Despite the eerie comment, Amelia felt strangely drawn to him. His name was Ethan, and he revealed he wasn't the owner, but rather a resident of sorts. A resident who couldn't quite leave. A ghost. News like that would usually send someone running, but Amelia, with her insatiable curiosity and a touch of recklessness, felt a spark ignite within her. Over the coming weeks, Ethan became her muse, her confidant, and her secret tenant. They spent hours exploring the city, his spectral form flitting beside her, his commentary laced with anecdotes from centuries past. He shared stories of horse-drawn carriages clattering on cobblestones and flickering gaslights illuminating the nights, painting a vivid picture of Charleston's bygone era. One moonlit evening, they sat perched on the rooftop of the bookstore, Amelia's head resting on Ethan's shoulder, though her hand passed through him like mist. A bittersweet ache settled in her chest. They were connected by an invisible thread, a love story woven between life and death. "Let's keep no space between us," Amelia whispered, a desperate longing in her voice. Ethan's melancholy deepened. That's the problem, love. There's always a space. And some spaces can never be crossed. Their love bloomed in the face of its impossibility. They'd steal moments of tenderness under the cloak of darkness, sharing stolen kisses that felt more like whispers against her skin. Amelia started taking pictures of Ethan, capturing his faint form in double exposures, creating a visual representation of their unique bond. The photos, with their ethereal quality, became a sensation in the local art scene. People were drawn to the raw emotion they conveyed, the yearning for a connection that transcended the boundaries of the physical world. One sultry afternoon, while rummaging through the bookstore's dusty archives, Amelia stumbled upon a faded diary. It belonged to a young woman named Elizabeth, the previous owner, who tragically died yearning to reunite with her lost love. As Amelia delved deeper, she realized Elizabeth was trapped as a ghost, just like Ethan. Then, a light bulb went off. Following cryptic clues scattered throughout the diary, Amelia discovered an old, chipped locket hidden within the bookstore's foundation. When she held it up, shimmering light engulfed the room. Elizabeth's spirit materialized, tears streaming down her translucent face. As she confessed her love and longing for her lost beau, the locket grew warm, and a faint figure appeared by her side. A wave of emotions washed over Amelia. relief, joy, and a pang of bittersweet understanding. Ethan's spirit flickered, gaining a faint solidity, drawn towards Elizabeth by their eternal bond. With a final, lingering glance at Amelia, a silent apology shimmering in his eyes, Ethan crossed the threshold, finally at peace. Amelia, heartbroken but understanding, knew their love was a flicker that illuminated her soul, a story etched in the very fabric of the old bookstore. She continued capturing the city's essence, her photos infused with a subtle sense of longing, a memory of love existing on a different plane. But now, her lens also held a newfound wisdom, a melancholic beauty that resonated with the ephemeral nature of life and the enduring power of love, even in the face of loss. Welcome back, thrill seekers and believers in forever love. Tonight, we venture to the windswept shores of the Pacific Northwest, a land shrouded in mist and whispered legends. Here, nestled amongst towering redwoods and crashing waves, stands a secluded lighthouse, a beacon for lost souls and the setting for a love story both breathtaking and heartbreaking. Our protagonist, a ruggedly handsome sea kayaker named Finn, often braved the choppy waters near the lighthouse. He wasn't just drawn to the thrill of the waves. There was a certain mystique to the place, a whisper of something unseen. One particularly stormy night, while battling an unexpected squall, Finn found himself thrown against the rocky base of the lighthouse, his kayak splintered and useless. He scrambled ashore, soaked and disoriented, seeking shelter within the ancient structure. Inside, flickering oil lamps cast long, dancing shadows on the weathered walls. As Finn explored, his eyes landed on a breathtaking sight. A woman, bathed in an ethereal glow, sitting near a massive, dusty telescope. But there was something off. Though undeniably beautiful, her form shimmered like a mirage. Terror warred with curiosity as Finn approached her. The woman, her voice like the sighing of the ocean wind, explained she was Clara, the lighthouse keeper's daughter, tragically lost at sea years ago. Bound to the lighthouse by an unfinished task, she remained a restless spirit. Finn, a man of logic and reason, wasn't easily convinced. But as days turned into weeks, trapped by the relentless storm, he found himself drawn to Clara's gentle spirit and her tales of the sea. They spent the days exploring the winding corridors of the lighthouse, sharing stories and laughter. As the storm finally subsided, a bond unlike any other had formed between them. One starlit night, as they stood on the windswept balcony, Finn, emboldened by a love that defied reason, reached out and cupped Clara's face. His hand passed through her translucent form, a stark reminder of the gulf between them. "Let's keep no space between us," he whispered, his voice thick with longing. Clara's ethereal form flickered with sadness. "The only space we have, Finn, is the one carved by love itself. And sometimes, that's enough." Their love story unfolded against the backdrop of crashing waves and echoing foghorns. Finn, determined to help Clara find peace, delved into the lighthouse's history. He discovered a hidden logbook detailing a shipwreck years ago, one that Clara's father witnessed but could not prevent. With renewed purpose, Finn set sail on a borrowed boat, guided by Clara's spectral form hovering above the water. They finally located the wreckage, a somber reminder of the tragedy. As Finn retrieved a rusted locket from the wreckage, Clara's form solidified, a single tear rolling down her cheek. It was the closure she had been searching for. With a bittersweet smile, Clara turned towards the horizon, her form fading with the rising sun. Her farewell was a soft whisper carried by the wind. "Thank you, Finn, for showing me the power of love that endures even beyond the veil." Finn returned to the mainland a changed man. Though heartbroken, a part of him knew their love story would forever be etched in the heart of the lighthouse, a testament to a love that defied the boundaries of life and death. Welcome back, paranormal enthusiasts and believers in soulmates. Tonight, we venture to the bustling metropolis of New York City, a concrete jungle where dreams are chased and history whispers from every brownstone. Our story unfolds within the grand walls of the Metropolitan Museum of Art, a treasure trove of ancient artifacts and the unexpected home to a love story as timeless as the art itself. Enter Maya, a brilliant art history student moonlighting as a night security guard at the Met. Surrounded by masterpieces bathed in moonlight, she finds solace in the quiet solitude. One particularly eerie night, while patrolling the Egyptian wing, Maya stumbles upon an anomaly. A faint luminescence emanated from a sarcophagus depicting a handsome pharaoh, its lid slightly ajar. Curiosity piqued, she cautiously approaches, peering inside. A gasp escapes her lips as she finds a man draped in shimmering white linen, his eyes locked on hers. He introduces himself as Akhenaten, a pharaoh cursed to remain tethered to his tomb for eternity. Despite the initial shock, Maya finds herself drawn to his gentle demeanor and his vast knowledge of the ancient world. Akhenaten, captivated by Maya's bright spirit and thirst for knowledge, shares tales of his reign and the vibrant culture of his time. Hours melt into nights as they explore the museum's vast collections, Akhenaten's form shimmering beside Maya, unseen by the security cameras. Their bond deepens, a love blossoming amidst the whispers of history. One night, as they stand before a painting of a starry night sky, Maya reaches out, her hand brushing against Akhenaten's arm. It's cold, impossibly so, a stark reminder of the gulf that separates them. "Let's keep no space between us," she whispers, her voice thick with longing. Akhenaten's eyes hold a flicker of sadness. "The only space we can share, Maya, is the canvas of time." But sometimes, a love story painted in the stars is enough. Their love story becomes a secret symphony played out amidst the museum's hushed halls. Maya delves into ancient texts, searching for a way to break the pharaoh's curse. One inscription mentions a celestial alignment that occurs only on a specific night every century, a potential window to freedom. The night arrives, the museum bathed in the ethereal glow of a full moon perfectly aligned with a specific constellation depicted on Akhenaten's sarcophagus. As the celestial energy engulfs them, a shimmering light engulfs Akhenaten's form. It solidifies, becoming warm and tangible for the first time. Tears fill Maya's eyes, but a flicker of hesitation crosses Akhenaten's face. Leaving the museum would mean leaving behind his past, his legacy. With a heavy heart, he chooses to stay, his love for Maya intertwined with his duty to the history he represents. As the celestial alignment fades, Akhenaten's form returns to its spectral state. A tear rolls down his cheek, a silent goodbye. "Our love story may not have a physical ending, Maya," he whispers, "but it will forever echo within the walls of this museum, a testament to a love that transcended time itself." Maya remains at the museum, her passion for art history now imbued with a deeper meaning. She becomes a renowned expert, her lectures captivating audiences with a subtle undercurrent of the extraordinary love story that blossomed within the museum's hallowed halls. Thanks for watching this hauntingly beautiful tale of love defying the boundaries of life and death. If you enjoyed this paranormal romance, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more spine-tingling stories and subscribe bell to never miss an upload. We'd love to hear your thoughts on tonight's story. Leave a comment below and share the love in the comments section. Until next time, happy haunting and romancing.